Hey, hey, hey! Alright. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. Bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Hey, Fruital. Ba-da. Alright, it's Ace Attorney time again. So, last time we left off... Oh, crap. Which one is it? It's this one. The hit game Ace Attorney. That's right. I was stuck... Last time I played, I was stuck in... Who knows what I was doing. I think I'm meant to be... Not here. Not here. Not here. I need to go to Kurain Village. I need to... Not there. I need to go here, and I need to... I'm pretty sure... There's probably something I need to investigate, right? There's probably something I need to examine that I... Is it this? So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe if the spirit could live in the space between the cracks... Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh. Weird. Amy Faye's spirit is sealed within. It's chipped and cracked all over. Sacred urn. Okay, we got the urn. Now is Maya gonna be at the detention center? Hey, there we go. Okay, perfect. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It's all I could come... It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. So, we're surely gonna finish this, case today. Surely. I doubt it will be that long. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. Yeah, with, you know, some help. But I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're gonna win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick, the person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. Interesting. So that's what I was theorizing, too, but apparently not. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that the spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. I feel like Maya should know that. Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am. You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called that the spirit, you were drugged. Why? Wow, Nick is jumping to conclusions here. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. There was no indication. I mean, like, probably that's what happened, but, like, I don't think there's an indication that something like that happened. I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearlie? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great and cute. Didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. A ball? So about this ball, it's nothing really special. Just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Probably really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah, Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know, the side room, there's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. The clothing box in the side room, huh? Okay. Can I present her with anything? The key, maybe? Ah, that's the channeling chambers. This is the only one in the world, right? Yeah. During the trial, I was kind of wondering why you had it. I got it from Pearls. That's weird. I swear I locked the door, and I put the key into one of my pouchy sleeves. Your sleeves? But how... And when would your sleeves leave the room? It didn't grow a pair of legs. I wonder where Pearlie found that key. She found it in the incinerator. What is it? I'm not too sure myself, but I found it just now inside the furnace. Huh? Is it trash burning day already? It's not something I would know about. I guess she didn't notice the blood stain. Probably better that way. Interesting. Okay. Back to Kurian Village. Oh, Lotta's here. Ah! Ah! Hey, wait, please, Lotta! She ran off into the manor. Weird. Maya's going through some crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. Nubibi, don't. Lotta! Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. What the... She's got... She's got issues. Maya has black hair? Just like Janie Spencer. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. Look, there's the ball! I can see the ball! But it doesn't look like she's here. Steel Samurai? It's Pearl's ball. Maya said it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's favorite toy. She was playing with it at the time of the murder, it seems. Oh! The clothing box is where it's usually kept. I wonder what's inside. What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. Oh, she was in she was in the clothing box. Wow. So you crawled into the clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in the clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. Like a bullet? The same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this... There's a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. What? That was a blank blue ball in the DS version. That's pretty cool. Whoa. It's the clothing box where Pearls keeps her ball. I thought I felt my soul take off for a sec when Lotta jumped out at me. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she can be called an adult. Was this... Whoa, I'm wondering, what if that box was in the room at the time or something and I just didn't notice it? Okay, I think I know what to do. I think I know one thing to do. Oh. Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by just now. What person? You know, the person with fluffy cotton candy hair? Ah, she means Lotta. She said, don't look at me with M eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you, going on a trip for finding myself, don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do the Pearl's alibi thing. I gotta present her with this. Am I pronouncing this right, by the way? Is this called a Magatama? You know what? No, wait. I have to save. I have to save, because I have no health. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? What if I can't tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can't do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were right here, right? Okay, I'm gonna back out, actually. I'm gonna back out, because I do want to save first, just in case I get something wrong. But I'm pretty sure I know it, pretty sure I got it, pretty sure... I'll save here. Pretty sure I got this down, but just in case, I feel like I need to be safe. I need to play it safe. Okay, she was in Winding Way. I know that for a fact. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way? Wow, you got it. So do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Oh, okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. Now, what was Pearls doing in Winding Way? And then the ball. You were playing with this ball, right? That's right. How did you know? Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah. I was playing with my ball. Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. Wait, I'm not done? What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Oh, crap. Could it be this? No! I don't know! Unless it's this. I don't know. I doubt she had anything to do with the bullet, so I don't think I have the info for this yet. A-Dee, no? Yeah. How do you have no health? Because I lost it all at the judge or whatever. Wait. If I go to talk... Pearl's alibi. Damn, that's still hidden. Ah! I thought I had it! It's chipped and cracked all over. What'd they ask you? She asked if, like... Hi, Fruital. She asked if, what did she ask? I was paying attention. What was it? Screw it. Let's try again. Is it gonna show 2 locks or just 1? 2! Wow. Holy crap. I have to get everything correct. Okay. So, let's see again. Let's see again. Winding Way. Then the ball. Take that! Okay, while you're playing with your ball, this happened. Yeah. I was waiting for the stream to start while watching a different vid. My YouTube lagged, and so the stream didn't start, which is why I'm a little late. No, you're good, Fruital. Don't worry about it. Did she knock... The only thing I can think of is maybe she knocked this urn over. But, maybe not. I mean, I doubt it. It's the urn? Oh my god! Alright. Alright. I do, like... How are you meant to know that it's... I mean, like... I feel like if someone would have noticed the urn... Read your chat. It came in a little too late. If someone saw the urn, they'd be like, well, why is it cracked all over? Like someone that lives there, you know? So, I guess not. All right, let's try the urn. Let's see it. This urn, it's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Crane technique is sealed in there, isn't she? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps in here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She didn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. Yeah, for real. It's really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? How can I tell that it's been broken? It literally says it's chipped and cracked all over. I don't have evidence for this. Oh, is it the lawyer badge? Oh, hey, what's up, Callum? I have no clue. How can you tell that the urn has been broken? Just by looking at it. Like, look at it. It's got cracks all over. I'm in trouble here. I just used it as evidence. There's no way it'd have me use it as evidence again, would it? How can you tell that the urn has been broken? I mean, I could try the urn and just take the hit, and then if it's wrong, I reset. I'll do it. I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean, but... Ooh. Do you want to try again? No, not particularly. Must have something to do with what's written on the urn. What? Must have something to do with what's written on the urn. Well, the... Amy Faye's spirit is sealed within. It's chipped and cracked all over. I am... Oh, because it's misspelled? Is that it? Wait. Amy Faye! Wait, that could be it! That could be it! Wait, please let this be it. Please let me have solved it just now. Please. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Holy crap, please. 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 Okay, the ball. What happened? The urn broke. Okay, how can you tell that the urn is broken? Because it's supposed to say Amy. Who started the current channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling that when they put it back together again. Holy crap. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good because I worked that out with... I got my health back! Hell yeah! Oh, I'm saving now. Nice! Okay. Pearl's alibi. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball. And then that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Cool? Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village, but the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice. Did she use glue or something? Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean the winding way? Yes. Aww. I thought, so were there ashes in there or not? Like, did the ashes, like, spill out? They gotta be around somewhere. Oh, what if they're in the incinerator or something? The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, it might. I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry, and, Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's what's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done, and a happy resolution. Whew. Sacred urn updated in the court record. Broken by Pearl right before the murder. Under repair in the hallway until the police came. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna have to betray her later, and I'm gonna have to use this in court or something. And it's gonna be like... and I'm gonna have to tell the whole courtroom that she broke the urn. Under repair in the hallway until police came. Okay. Well, that solves that, but it doesn't really help with much else. I don't think. Oh. Hey, Morgan. Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your question. Okay. Anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Ah, that girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Ugh, Lotta, you sure know how to waste a man's time. Do you have anything new to say? You do not. I mean, could I present her with this? What happens then? What do you think about this? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid my spiritual... Okay. It's nothing. What about this? Nope. This? Nope. Alright. I'll have a look around. Winding way. Do you have anything new? You're still locked up. What do you have to say? I guess I have no choice but to remove these locks. Oh, crap. Wait. What does she need to unlock here? 2 locks, wow. Traffic accident. I've got full health. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident? Dr. Gray made my sister fall asleep, and that's all I can say about that. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Oh, yeah. Another person's accident. Like, who's... Okay. Oh, wait, could she be talking about this accident? Oh, that might be it. That might be it, but I don't trust myself. I'm gonna say first. That could be it. 100%. I'll try it. Yeah, like if she knew about the incident, about the thing breaking, that could work. That could be it. Let's see if it... Oh, wow. So, like, that person had a car accident, too? You can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. Oh. Damn. What about this? Nope. I'm gonna reset, so it's all good. We're chilling. This? Nope. Okay. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I'm a save scummer. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing to talk to her about. I've examined there, examined that. I've examined, like, everything, pretty much. I mean, I could examine decorative wooden bear sculpture to play base, Crane Village, the heart of the Heartland. Maybe... I mean, maybe I go to, maybe I go to Maya again. Crane Village. Whew. I think I found everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. Hey. And is Eeny Meeny being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister, how is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Eenie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you! I wish I knew a little more about Eenie, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Ah, Lotta! Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I had heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. Why does she keep saying that? I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks. But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you gonna do about? What are you talking about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see, well, you're not exactly real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. What is anyone on about? Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. Forgive her, don't forgive her. I guess forgive her, I mean... Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Ah, thank goodness. I'm still what? No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, Lotta Hart, at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you this info for free. No, Lotta not taking money? Now I know this one's an alien clone. The murder. If Maya isn't the real murder, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Eenie Meenie? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? Like that Granny, you and me were all together that whole time. So Lotta suspects Eenie. Oh, so Lotta suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found info about our mysterious Eenie. No! That can't be everything! What about this? Nope, don't know nothing about that. Things don't catch my eye, don't catch my interest. She calls herself a journalist, but you were hiding in that! You don't got anything to say about it? Come on! Oh, Lotta! Oh, whoa. What'd she say here? About this clipping. Now you listen here, boy, and you listen good. You can't go around looking at an old piece of paper, you hear? People's got eyes on the front side. You know why? They can't see in front of themselves, not behind. So how about it? You feeling my energy? Nope, not an electron. Newspaper clipping too? About this clipping. Now Lee, listen here, boy, and listen good. You can't go. Oh, same dialogue. Alright, well I guess she's not helping. Even though she said she would. Back to Maya. Mia! Phoenix, it's good to see you. I was really worried, so I thought I'd see how you were doing. You might get caught on film again. There are certain risks you have to take in life, or in my case, death. Anyway, how are you doing? Have you found anything useful? Only a little. I think I'm slowly beginning to understand everything, piece by piece. I sure hope this doesn't go wrong. Why is it? It's not bad for Maya to get possessed while in jail, I'm sure. It's not, like, illegal or anything. Everything will resolve itself by tomorrow, somehow. Talk to me, Mia. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean, like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? I'm pretty sure I know who the real murderer is, by the way. Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in the front room after the channeling started, which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out how the murderer's movements, we're stuck in like a beached whale. Crane channeling technique? But it's definitely strange. Who do you think the murderer is? I think that the murder is, I think the murder is probably Morgan, but maybe she didn't do it herself. Maybe she got somebody else to do it or something. But I definitely suspect that she's behind something. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before. I've heard that name before, as if I didn't just use it, Nick. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service of the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism. I couldn't read that name in time. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Kurain sacred urn. It usually sits in the Winding Way and has her name written on it. I am. Yeah. Aw, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Well, it's about time I left. Mia! We'll be in big trouble if the guard sees me here. Why? Phoenix? Yes, Chief? There is still a lot of dirt left in this case. Once you think you've gathered all the evidence, then come back. Yes, Chief. Once you think you've gathered all the evidence, come back. Okay. Interesting. You're no help. Even though you said you would be. Nothing here. Crane Village. Meditation room. I'm gonna check the channeling chamber, but I doubt there's anything new in here. Oh, Morgan's not in here. Checked. Checked. You gotta present Lotta with something. I presented her with a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. But I could go and present her with some more stuff, I guess. You're useless. Not useless, but, you know. Ask her about Eeny Meeny. Wait, can I present her with somebody's profile? I didn't know I could do that! What? Okay. I mean, I guess I knew, but, like, I didn't realize... Wow, this game. That's Eeny Meeny, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I had heard as much. I had also heard that Eeny was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Kurain Village. You don't say. That one's a sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you wanted me to tell you more about her? Yeah, sure, yep, absolutely, please. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Navivi. The thought of, like, presenting profiles to people, ask them, like, do you know, can you tell me about this person? Had not occurred to me at all. That's really, really useful, but makes things really, really complicated. Speaking of Eeny, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? Haha, it'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own, huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was going to be annoying, I reckon, so I actually didn't go there. Ugh. Well, that's the way a gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds... Ugh. I mean, look, don't blame this one on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. Hottie clinic. Chat, what? Hottie clinic. Alright, let's go. Is the hottie clinic the place near Kurain Village, or did I just travel like 2 hours back into town to get here? So this is where Eeny was hospitalized. Ooh. Good luck? Oh no.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Yes. Are you a doctor here?
Yes, I'm Dr. Hottie.
Didn't think I'd be speaking with a director himself.
Yes, so what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Meenie.
Miss Meanie? Miss Eenie Meanie. Yes, oh, her. Oh, that's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago.
There you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you.
No, Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh with an old man like me.
Don't you dare Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful toward their boss. He's probably not a boss, he's probably just some dude. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat.
Okay, I got it, yes.
Yes, huh? Don't, yes, me. Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hottie.
Oh, wait. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the humanity. Only person I can talk to. Is this guy... Ugh. Wait, is this guy real? I don't know, Hottie Clinic. So what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctorly clinical stuff. Yes.
Doctorly clinical stuff.
Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, what is it you're looking for? Yes, there's really a big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here.
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems?
Yes, it seems that way.
What is this dude on about? What do you know about Miss Eenie Meenie?
Now you're talking. Yes, that girl. She was transferred from the general hospital. From the general
hospital? To where? The voice. That's the best I can do. I don't know what... Look at this dude. Look at what he's doing. And tell me that voice doesn't match. What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needs surgery. It was really bad, really bad.
So what kind was it?
Yes, well, no. You see, that is something... No, I can't tell you.
So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director.
See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's all in those TV shows, too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes.
I'm going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's got to be something I can show to this old coot. Good voice. Something I can show? Maybe something about Eenie? This? So what do you know about this?
I see this, and my mind's blank. Yes, it's boring. That's why, boring. Yes, how do I put it? If you had more attractive items, yes.
Attractive? Huh? Oh God, do I...
Miss Eenie is really cute in that picture. Well, you'd agree, right?
Yeah, sure. Profiles? Yes! I knew it! Don't worry, I got it before you told me. Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accident. Yes.
I'll tell her for you.
Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, waiting.
You gotta show him... You gotta show him what? Lotta? So I'd like to ask you about this person.
Something tells me, yes. No, nothing. There's no need to bring this person in for an exam. Wouldn't do it anyway.
Even as a pretend doctor, he gets an F from me. That one picture in the evidence. That one picture in the evidence? But do the profiles first, you get dialogue? Oh, okay, I mean, I'll keep doing some profiles. Oh! Her? About this person.
I feel like somewhere. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for her consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted.
I don't believe this. Really? Amy Faye, maybe? No. Don't make me do pearls, please. I don't think there's anyone. Maya? Oh, so about this girl.
She is, not the best. Yes. But she'd be great candidate for surgery. Yes. That's really the only thing I can prescribe for her.
What is he talking about? What surgery? Mia? Would you please take a look at this person?
Oh, this is a superb example of a woman. I'd like to meet her just one time. Bring her to me tomorrow. She'll get special attention from me, I promise.
Where does he think he is? This is a medical facility. Do I try Pearl? I really don't want to try Pearl. Oh my lord, the voice. Alright, Morgan Fay. Oh, he's not about Morgan Fay. Francesca. This person.
Oh, she's nice. Look in her eye. She looks like a queen. She's glaring at me. Oh, her stare is making me choke up in tears. I was whipped by her, and it hurt a lot! Oh, wow, I'm so jealous!
Oh, wait, did Phoenix say that? Crap, did I mess that up? Oh, hey, Jelly, you came in at a weird time. A-Dee is shockingly good at this.
So, did you cry? How did it feel?
I cried a little, I think. I can't actually remember. Crap, oh, I gave Phoenix the wrong voice. Alright. Can you tell me when I present this weirdo? I'm tired of presenting a weird crap and giggles. What is this? This dude is a weirdo and he's like checking out these women. And I need to present him with something, I think. Well, what did he say? I need to present him with something that like something relating to Eeny Meeny, right? But I don't have any evidence that relates to Eeny Meeny. At least I don't think. Oh, wait, yes I do. It's, but I already presented him this, didn't I? So what do you know about this?
I see this and my mind is blank.
Oh, yeah, so nothing. Show him the revealing looking picture from the crime. Oh, I think it was this one.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes, nice. This is nice and exciting.
What do you think? Does anything grab your attention? Oh, God. Chat, what is this question? Don't.
There's no mistaking. This is nice. Yes, I like this. Yes, I like this picture. Yes. Mind if I borrow this for a while? For private research purposes.
Is this why Meowth didn't want to be here? That's okay. I don't think I should support his research. Oh, what? That's it? Maybe it was this one.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes, nice. This is nice and exciting.
What do you think? Does anything grab your attention?
There's no mistaking this. This is nice. Yes, I like this. Yes, I like this picture. Yes, mind if I borrow this for a while? For private research purposes.
Oh, same thing. Same crap. No, nothing. Me if I saw an anatomy picture. No, nothing, and nothing opened up. Nubibi, you just wanted me to show him. You just wanted me to, like, get this mof going. You, what the hell? That was not progression. That was just a bunch of sick Nubibi. I got nothing. Do I? Alright, I'm gonna regret this. Oh, not Morgan. What? I didn't want to see that either? Check talk? I did! Oh, wrong button. But I did check talk. Look, it's nothing. Alright. Oh, God! I was hoping it'd just be a dialogue.
Is she a patient down in room 206? Yes. I'm sure that cute nurse is taking very good care of her. That nurse said that girl has chickenpox. Or was it measles? Maybe the flu?
Pearls is fine and well, although I feel sorry for the nurse now. What are you showing? I've showed him everything! He's not... I love him? Jelly. I've showed him everything! I've showed him every single sausage. I've showed... Cause everything that... Salmonella, bro? No. Salmonella has a different voice. Salmonella's voice is far worse. I've showed him everything. There's nothing more I can show this moaf. I'm sorry, he's low-key silly. Yeah, I've shown him everything. He's just a silly little dude. Moaf. Yeah, he's a moaf. Tell me I'm wrong. Maybe I go back to Eeny Meeny? Maybe Eeny has like something more to say to me? Did you get another dialogue option? No. Jelly jail time for you. Help, he's so cute. I'm sorry, he's kinda... Hear me out. You know what, Jelly? You do you. I got nothing. Alright, how about this? I was only presenting him with women. Maybe I present him... Maybe I start here. Tell me about Gumshoe. No? Tell me about... Oh, that's it. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, it's me! Yes, my tuft of hair. It's so nice. Shows off my smartness. You could try it too. My new hairstyle that I've invented.
That's okay. I'll pass on this one. Yeah, he's nothing. I don't know how to progress past him. Ideas? I've presented him with, like, literally every profile. Every, like, thing I'm holding. I've presented him with everything. Alright, what was the last thing he said? Let me click here. Something on patients all the TV shows too. No, that wasn't helpful. Did you go to Eeny Meeny and present her with Hottie? No. I did not. I will do that now. And then you have to talk to Lotta about him too? Oh crap, okay. I'm here with Lotta. Let me do Lotta first, I guess. No, wow. I'll try it again afterwards. But, yeah, she had nothing to say. I'm not presenting to her. Oh, wait. What do you know about this person? I'm, like, sorry, but it's, like, totally my time for a nap? She's even got me yawning. And I, like, totally don't care about that person anyway. Could it be her... Could it be the... Are you kidding me? Well, could it be this? The traffic accident thing? Could it be, like, that I need to... Is he the evidence that, like... No, because he's not an accident. He's just a person. I have no idea, then. Hottie is a hottie. You need more evidence for that? Well, I gotta... Okay, you know what? You know what I haven't done? You know what I haven't done? I'm dumb. This should have been one of the first things I tried. Oh, God. I haven't examined the room. The doctor clinic. The hottie clinic. I should examine this immediately. Alright. This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one, and there are sofas lined up. But I don't see all that many patients.
Yes, well, it's the quality, not the quantity that counts.
What in the world did that have to do with anything? That patient is undergoing rehabilitation.
And look at that strained face twisting in all those ways. And that oily sweat. His whole body is swaying back and forth. Wobble, wobble, like he's about to fall. Yes.
Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here.
Sorry. Yes. Most sorry. Yes.
What the heck is this guy, dude? This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's word to the wise. Do something in vain, and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it? Well, I guess I don't think this helped very much. Wonder where that door all the way down there leads to.
Oh, that's the X-ray room. Yes.
How did you know that was what I was thinking?
Yes, well, it's because the X-ray room. Yes.
There's something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me. Nah, that's everything. Yeah, nothing. Any help? I mean, I could look it up. I got nothing. I mean, I presented him with... Nah, that doesn't work. Lawyer badge?
What's this?
I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder.
Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
Oh, did I do it? The trial is tomorrow, and I'd really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Whoa! I'm getting somewhere! Whoa! Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that.
What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm this place's walking dictionpedia.
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yes, that's my specialty is in young, silky, smooth, haughty patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah? How about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Anyway, you wanted to know about Little Miss Eenie Meenie, right?
Little Miss Eenie Meenie?
That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
I did it! Hey! Please tell me what you know about Eenie Meenie.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of the close emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see, I could see it was a huge wound at that.
A huge injury?
Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, alright.
Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes, cars. Yes.
Car? Do you mean it was a traffic accident?
Yep. That's what give her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? The operation? How does he know so much info? We are getting somewhere? Yeah, it turns out I had to present him with the badge.
Just now,
you mentioned something about the big operation. Our brains, yeah.
Are you talking about Miss Enie's operation?
Yes, Miss Enie's.
That was one heck of an accident. Yes. Her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was very bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing that Miss Eenie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Picture? That girl.
See, she had just gotten her license, so she had just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes.
Oh.
So, see, I got a picture as a way to remember her. Yes. More like swiped.
Dude, this guy! Breach of ethics? Oh, wait.
What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious.
What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes.
Enie's photo for her driver's license. Director Hattie's treasured possession. Enie's photo? So you looked up information on Enie's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Yes. I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean.
Huh? You have it?
Well. Don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so...
Obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy.
Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eenie was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eenie fought with the door finally to get it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes.
Newspaper clipping 2, article about the car accident. Added to the record. A new clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss A-Dee had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes. So how was I? I was real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss A-Dee I said hi, okay? Yes. It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Ugh. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. What on earth was that whole thing? Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so swell. Yeah. Oh, yeah, earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell them. Things are sure getting interesting. Well, I'm here. I might as well talk to her. But honestly, I'll tell you, that granny sure got the bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know, stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now, you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Huh? Really? Well, it's old news to me. Everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with the gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one thing that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? This might have something to do with her kneeling over the picture of Misty or whatever. You know, do you know where A-Dee is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She'd been hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh? They say the older sister is usually the one with the more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. Hey, what's up, Depression? I see. This made the townfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things, too, like she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master, disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Interesting. Depression? How come you're named Depression, but you make cute faces in the chat? That doesn't add up. Okay. Channeling chamber, maybe? No. Alright, winding way. Let's finally talk to A-Dee. She better be here. She better be here. I got a ton of questions. Yay! Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save, Scummer. We're gonna see how this plays out. All right, here we go. Here we go. Traffic accident. I'm skipping past this part because I already... Okay, another person's accident. Like, what do you got in mind? It's your accident. Wait, what? Wait, where's the third newspaper clipping? Free hug, anyone? Cute. Where's the newspaper clipping? I was supposed to get... Wait! I don't have it! What? Didn't I get like a third newspaper clipping from Dr. Hottie? I don't understand. Or was it like added to read her question again? Okay. Whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. All right, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? I mean, this is the only piece of evidence I have that, like, references another accident, but it doesn't really reference another accident. It just happens to be... Who? Oh, you're right. It'd be Mimi then, right? Wait, so... No, it'd be her own. Wait. Wait. Oh, crap. Wait. Wait. Is it her own? I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Can you prove I was in an accident? It'd be this, right? Here is your proof. Like, this is totally bringing me down, huh? I know I'm, like, a little flaky, but do you, like... Oh, crap, I failed. You think I'm an idiot? No, I didn't mean to suggest that. Like, let's make sure we're on the same page and, like, proof... I want proof that I was in an accident. Thought I'd ease into this topic, but it doesn't matter what you say. I know you were in a car accident. So, wow, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Prove I was, like, in a car accident. I can't prove it, I don't think. Unless... Oh, articles about the car accident? Oh, is it? Oh, it just added to this! Oh! I see. How does her license prove she was in a car accident? Well, it was acquired from her car accident, but okay, I see now. I see. I got you. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from a year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to the hospital, correct? Wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name's Eenie Meenie. Is, like, the name Eenie Meenie is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name... Your sister's name, Mimi Meenie, is there too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally, like, getting goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Oh my god, the license was acquired from her accident? Was it not? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Well, like, I don't have a bill or anything. Unless it's this. Director Hottie's treasured possession. The license was explained. Well, the Dr. Hottie, the guy, got the picture, right? Got the photo from her license or something, right? I got in a car crash, therefore I have a license. Yeah, no. He got in a car crash and the doctor got a hold of it. Or something, right? That's what he said. Do you have something that says I was hospitalized? Do I? Who claims to be Dr. Hottie? Seems to be extremely healthy. It's not this again, is it? If Miss Eenie Meenie was to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Meenie. Meenie was the nurse at the surgery for... Interview about the crash. I was like totally tired and dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and I got out. I don't like remember anything else. Was it this? I don't think I do. Do I have evidence that she was hospitalized? She claims the newspaper isn't her. Okay, so then it wouldn't be this. Then I don't know if I do have evidence that she was hospitalized. Unless it's this, but... Because it says Director Hottie's treasured possession, and like... How else would Dr. Hottie have acquired it, right? Could it be this? Look, I may have completely, like, a lot of portions of Dr. Hottie's text I completely, like, spaced out on due to doing his voice. Think? This is the only thing. Like, there's nothing else. That was totally says I was hospitalized. There's nothing else here that could prove that she was hospitalized. That one is only like half ties to her, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with it. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Uh-huh, so? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. And I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director? Oh, but I'm not done yet! Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure, but that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And? That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in the accident could be, well... It's Mimi, right? Right? I believe it was your sister, Mimi Meanie. Mimi! You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when the accident occurred, making it one and the same. Oh. Holy crap. Amazing I did that. And I got all my health back! Yes! Tell me about the traffic accident, finally. Yeah, I was riding in the car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. Cutscene! I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. Who are you? Depression is new here. Depression showed up last week. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and I escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke and I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Doing the locks gives you health. Very nice. Yeah. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? He was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. Oh, maybe sleeping pills and being drugged is relevant in this case. Wow. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eenie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Haha, it seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Haha. Excuse me? What's she on about? And why is the music changed? What's going on here? I feel like I'm meant to present her with something, but why did the music change? It's so weird. I'm guilty, but you can't prove it? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to leave you now. I guess I can't. I'll prove it in court or something. Anything in here? No. Well, nothing new here. Side room? Anything new here? No. Okay. Alright, well I guess I'll just go back to Crane Village then. I don't think... Oh. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone!
Ow, hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, don't let me go too. Let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But...
Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, a pistol.
Detective, do not upset me further. Dude, Gumshoe is unbelievable.
Oh, sorry.
Gumshoe, my boy. Poor Gumshoe being dragged off by the ear by that Morgan. Ow. Mother. What happened here? Morgan's getting arrested? Mother, this has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. Oh, I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you all here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare's really piercing. Oh, okay. To Maya. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now, I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. Yeah, no kidding. If memory serves, Mia had a few Cyclops of her own. It's true. It's true. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Oh god, I don't know if I can do this! Okay, alright, I'm saving now, because this could go really bad. I'm not convinced I have everything either, but I'll give it my best shot. Mia? Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murder, I mean. Why, do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll see what I can do. 3 locks, this is crazy. The murder. Phoenix? You think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me, who do you think I'm protecting? I'm gonna go immediately to... Morgan Fay, of course. There is no one else who you would protect like this, Mia. Yes! I knew it! Well done. But while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Okay, now this is the tough part. No. Wait. Is it tough? What about this? Could be Amy Faye. Some suspicion that would cast... Explain? Well, because she... No, sorry, not Amy Faye. Not Amy Faye, sorry. I meant Misty Faye, but I don't have Misty Faye as a profile. That's right. Yeah. Misty Faye. I meant Misty Faye. My badge, it's gotta be? Is that like a running meme or something? Evidence that would cast suspicion onto the aunt. It could be... It's gotta be the attorney badge. It might actually be the badge. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe the scrap, but it doesn't really tie anything. I don't know anything about the scrap. It's not that. Belong to the Fays. Baze Maya's fingerprints. Murder weapon. Lucky green jewel set. The key, maybe? Or the folding screen, possibly? Not just any badge, my precious. Depression tweaking? Yo. Yeah, I don't think... Member of the Fae, she's a mother of pearl. Channeling prodigy, which is immense spiritual power. Oh no! I backed out on accident. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Crap. You don't have enough evidence? You don't think so? Just think it through carefully? Well, I'd have to, like, go around town. Can't present her with anything. Maybe tell me about your mom. Hey, Pearls, could you take a look at... Aw, I can't do this to her now. She looks so pitiful and sad. So where's the part where you stop throwing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. And if you get it wrong, don't worry. You'll get your health back. Can you read? I said, you have enough? Oh, wait, what? You have enough evidence. Oh, I thought they said I don't. Okay, well, I guess I'll go back then. Take two. But I still don't know, though. I still have no clue what it could be. You can't read. You're the mod. You should know this. I mean... Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Okay. Alright. Okay. So... think it through carefully. Alright. I'll go through each piece of evidence one by one. The attorney badge. How is that relevant? It's not. I assume. Newspaper clipping. 1 year ago. Patient died from malpractice. No, I don't think she had anything to do with an accident that happened a year ago. Just think carefully. It's okay. You'll get health back, and ask if you need help. I'm gonna end up asking because I really don't. Is there a hint, maybe? It's not this because I'm using this for other stuff. I doubt it'd be that. I don't think it'd be a guide map of the manor. Articles about the car accident. I mean, I guess I could read them, but I don't think Morgan had anything to do with these. Yeah, I don't think Morgan is mentioned or has anything to do with the accident. A-Dee can't read? I absolutely can. I've been reading this whole time. This is, I would say, kind of sus, but she mentioned it being like her prized possession or something. I think at one point, maybe it's relevant, maybe. The black key is maybe relevant too. She was mental about it or something. Think about what actually happened and work back from there. What connects her to the murder? Okay. What connects her to the murder? The key! Maybe. Maybe? The key might connect her to the murder. Yeah, what makes you go, yep, that's definitely Morgan? Well, because, okay, the reason I cast suspicion on Morgan is because Mia is, because initially Mia was the one that was like, she had her psych locks, right? And so I was like, well, the only person she could possibly be protecting is Morgan. That's why I cast my suspicion. What does the key do? It opens the iron door. But according to Maya, I think Maya said she had it on her at the time, and she locked the door from the inside. So it doesn't seem like it'd be possible. It doesn't seem like it's, unless after the murder took place, Morgan took the key and gave it to Pearls, or she like tried to burn the evidence or whatever, and Pearls found it. I don't know. The key's looking pretty sus. Diagram of the channeling chamber. That doesn't help really. I don't think. What about before? Like before the murder took place? A-Dee, I have a question. Shoot. I doubt it's not the pistol. It's not the knife. I mean, the knife belongs to the phase, but that really doesn't tie her to it. The costume, not really relevant either. Explain to me how you think the murder happened. May I pretty please be a mod? Fruital, if like I said before, if more people show up, if a bunch of people are here, I would gladly make you a mod. I think we entered the. Let's see. We arrived there at the place. Maya went in with the dude. I'm gonna guess that Maya took the key inside with her. The murder happened. I broke down the door. And then maybe she took the key off Maya, did whatever with it, and then the key ended up in my hands through Pearl. I mean, we do already have 2 and the 1 absent father mod that doesn't count. I vote for his mod title. I don't think the pictures are relevant. This cloth scrap, I still don't know anything about it. Under repair the hallway until the police came. Doesn't seem relevant. Pearl's favorite toy doesn't seem relevant. Hole in the box may be relevant, maybe not. I doubt it though. And then this doesn't seem relevant. So the only things that are possibly even remotely relevant are the cloth and the key. With those two, I'm gonna go with the key. I've got health. I might as well try it. My evidence is this black key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. There's only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police. The person taking care of Maya, Morgan. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? When did the key find its way into the incinerator? It could have happened long after the murder happened. Long after? Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it into the incinerator. But that prosecutor would use something this small to shred your case. Do you have something other than just the key to cast suspicion on Morgan? Oh my god, no! You get your health back, stop overthinking. Yeah, that's why I went with the key. Well, then it's gotta be the cloth as well. Right? Screw it. Oh! This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. I also found this in the garden incinerator. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. But this piece may not even be from Maya's costume. But this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve, and both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. She's mad! Look at her! She's pissed! Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that. The one person who is taking care of Maya. My aunt. Holy crap. I can't believe I'm going this far. Wow. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, congratulations, you're beating the tutorial. You better be having a laugh. This is a tutorial. You better be having a laugh. I'm literally up against Mia. Well, I guess Mia is like a tutorial-ish character. Like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah? She was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof for me for this. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? Is A-Dee cooked? Or is he cooking? He's cooking the mac and cheese really well. Oh, I'm gonna have mac and cheese later. What does adding usernames... Wait, does adding usernames work? What the f... Navimi, you can't do that! It's gotta be A-Dee, right? In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? She needed... She needed, She needed, I'm gonna go with A-Dee. I'm gonna guess that she used A-Dee as a friggin' a fall. Eeny meeny. She's the... Oh my god! I'm cooking! I'm cooking, chat! Come get this mac and cheese! I'm cooking! Unless this is a fail. Which means that my aunt and Eeny meeny were in cahoots. Oh! Yeah! No way! A-Dee when he displays a semblance of common sense. Shut! That was not common sense. I banged it. That was amazing. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Meeny was involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, don't really know for sure what she was cooperating with Eeny. You know, that's true, actually. This whole time, we really don't have a motive. But I'm assuming it has something to do with Misty. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then, there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because? Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Who's mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fay. Mia and Maya's mother. How would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All that we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Oh! Phoenix's mother? Does Phoenix have a canon mother? Yo! POV, your kid is celebrating baking something in the DC bake oven. Chat! What do you mean? My light bulb went off! No? Aw. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter's only 18? Just like me? Oh, okay, well, confirmation on Maya's age, and confirmation that she has Von Karma has a daughter? Oh, wait. She met Francesca, didn't she? Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time, all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. Piss Nanami? Why did I read that? One sec, I gotta pee. Oh, Nanami P. Stop. I'm not reading that. Why would you make me read that? And then you look at me, and then you look at me, and well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm just still a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect of a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. You could always see the ages in the profiles. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm so happy for you. Hey, good morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Really? Yeah? Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Can you just ask that? Can you just be like, hey, can you get possessed? Are you stupid? What? Why? A-Dee, you're getting clipped? Wait, what did I say? Quality moderation? This is my mod. This is my mod. The mod roll is all for show. Can you mod people, New VV, or do you not have that power? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. What does it look like? See you later, then. I'll leave it to you. I'll leave you two to your alone time. Mods can't? Ah, well. Oof, thank goodness. Nick, this way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. Oh, is it gonna get ugly? What do you mean? What's going on? Oh, man, this is gonna get bad. I can't mod people, but after Omori, your chat became normal. Was it not normal during Omori? Even during Omori, it wasn't chat. Even during Omori, wasn't chat normal? I felt like chat was pretty normal. So, do you have any moderators or only a court jester at the front gate? I have mods. I have 3 mods that I trust very much. 2 more than 1, but, well, that's not true.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh, that's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. A-Dee heartless betrayal? No, look. One of them is here. Two of them are here a little bit more often than the other one is. All right.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber.
You know, by that logic, Fruital might deserve modship, maybe.
This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
All right, let's hear it.
So, anyone who beat this game, favorite case? Oh, it's kick it off. The prosecution has determined that from time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. Depression, have you played all the games? Have you played the trilogy? What?
But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain the picture? Are you saying then that the person in the picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. See, I'm a bit... Like, what's gonna happen? Like, alright, you know what? I'll talk about this when we're at the end of the case. Just as I suspect, Aunt Morgan, or Mia, she seems really torn by this. A-Dee, I say that me and Callum deserve mod, especially Callum. I've offered Callum mod before, but Callum doesn't seem too interested, and that's okay because we need some regular people in here, some non-mods. All right. Witness, name and occupation. My name's Morgan Fey, and I am the spirit medium, in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking?
Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is.
Yes, that is...
You, be quiet. Now, witness, something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room.
What?
Okay. And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a lie, I feel like, but whatever.
Order! Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. You know what would be really funny? Making Depression a moderator. I don't think I could do that. I think that'd be an insult to Fruital. A-Dee, I say that me and Cal... Oh, I regret that. Oh, okay, chat, I gotta lock in. This is the testimony. Okay. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Crap. I was trying to, like, poke holes in it right now, but no, I couldn't. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Depression, if you stay long enough to watch him play Ace Attorney 3, you might get mod. Whoa. Yeah, in 1 year when I play Ace Attorney 3. Okay, alright, I'm pressing on everything. I mean, that first bit seemed like it was pretty standard, so. Just now you said those two? Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. Wow, what? That was mean! I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks.
What did you do after that, Miss Faye?
I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. I'm gonna save real quick, just in case of anything. It's probably gonna take another year, though. Yeah, yeah. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us could have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Why on earth would I leave her be? Question further! There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify! Why did you chase us out of that room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue.
A pistol was hanging from the Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Come on. But why would you lie about something like that? It's very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover the defendant. She was covering for Maya? Question further? Let's hear it. So, you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell? Did she...
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later.
Yes, very well.
Oh, why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. My chat got blocked? That'll happen. That'll happen. What's wrong with your chat? Sometimes just like people talk about this constantly. Well, they'll send messages, but they won't pop up in chat for some reason. And we don't know why. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Are they going to bring up how Maya was possessed or whatever? Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix, right? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. I've sent a few myself that didn't send? Yeah.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic might... The judge calling Phoenix old! Basically, Mystic might... Maybe it might have a word that you're trying to say that's a no-no word. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However, with great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. You fainted? I became dizzy, and then I collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps?
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy, witness? Elaborate on that point for us. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? Question further, I guess? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true... What, I censored myself and still blocked? I don't know, spell it out or something. And how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder for myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on her next witness.
Oh my god! That's enough! From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes, that's exactly...
Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escape had done was... Now then, what the escape had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Type it backwards or something? Spelling it doesn't work, I know. Oh, really?
Who is it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Meenie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Eenie Meenie? Wow, I didn't think Eenie Meenie would be on the stand so suddenly. I think you can see where this is headed. I'm an Ace Attorney fan, of course I can't read. Anyone seeing this? Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, Eenie Meenie. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's, I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Meenie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. She's straight up lying! Why would she lie? Why would she cover? It makes no sense! No, depression just joined last week. New VV, you don't remember? Okay, I gotta lock in. This is a testimony. When the channeling started, I was, sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. It was oh my god, totally, my sister. What? I, hadn't seen her in, so long. I was so happy in, a sad way. My sister, she, told me something, totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of the witness's sister?
Yes, Meenie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness? Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally really have to? No, I was only here for 5 minutes, not counting today. 5 minutes like a week ago? Yeah. Of course.
Miss Meanie, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. Oh, cutscene! We've seen this cutscene like 3 times. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Imagine being the judge and the prosecution is just babbling on about ghosts. I was murdered by that person. Yeah, like, I don't know how much into law they take the consideration about, like, ghosts and channeling and all this stuff. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? A-Dee?
She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yeah. There you are. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor? Remember, this is courtroom drama?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. There's the bow. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? Well, it's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can undo it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor,
there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Alright. 88 Ace Attorney 3 will change your life. Nuvivi, you're hyping it up. You're hyping it up. When the challenge started, I was sleeping in the side room. That one's probably true. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch that they served that day. I had, like, this premonition that it was going to be totally a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, so you were talking about the nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Do you know the time? Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think? 11 a.m. Yeah, like, my stomach is, like, totally ready for, like, food. Nope. I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant, what time was it when the someone came into your room? Why would they add that into the game? Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Never mind. Witness, about this person who entered the side room. Wait. That could have been important. That could have been really important. My personal favorite is still 2 to 4? Or 1 to 4? What does that mean? I was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure? I guess? You guess? Was it or was it not your own sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright.
The defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Meanie? 1 through 4? Wait, so the first number means, like, what game, and the second number means what case. Oh, okay. So 1-4. First Ace Attorney game. I see, I see. It must be a common thing within the Ace Attorney community then. That's interesting. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing their dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But, like, I know all about Kurain channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like, what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? Never drop a line of questioning. So you really didn't think anything strange of this whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Don't keep badgering her. You know that phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important?
How she felt when he saw her sister? Probably pretty important. Very common for the community. And being gay, mostly gay. What? Does that have anything to do? How does the case? Wait. Oh, the community. Oh, wait. Okay, now I see what you're saying. Why? Because if... You know what? Maybe I shouldn't ask. I feel like it's something that's going to come up later. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. How does Phoenix know when to bluff?
All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm, like, totally cool with that. I wasn't, like, scared at all, and, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal. So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Yeah, like, nothing was, like, weird. Mia's talking to herself like she found out something. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? Wait a minute. I need to go back to that. When in doubt, outlie the liar. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Something terrible? What was that thing she told you? Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool with foolish sieve for a brain who only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I go hear that story again? Ask to hear it again, don't bother asking. Alright, no. I did just hear the story. It's not like my memory is that bad. Actually, defense is fine and does not need her to hear her story again.
Very well. You may continue your testimony, Miss Mimi.
I know there has to be at least something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? Can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to step up somewhere. Don't give up. Just don't be careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. Okay. So it's 100%. It's this one. It's the, It's this. I wasn't, like, scared at all, and, like, her costume looked totally normal. Nothing odd about your sister's appearance. Yeah, nothing was weird. I mean... No! Okay, I know it! If it's not this, I'm returning the game or something, because it'd be incredibly stupid if this is not the answer. It has to be this. Normal indeed, yeah, it has to be, that the freaking outfit was covered in blood. That was a very well-spun lie, Miss A-Dee. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Mimi, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what we were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. I wonder if the picture would have also worked as evidence for this part. This is the picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Mimi, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Order, order! Miss Meanie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Meanie?
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. And what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Well,
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony.
If you please.
Ugh, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. Your Honor, she really liked strawberry jam. After the murder, part 2. Okay. The side room was, kind of dark, you know? Oh my god! So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And, I persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Wait.
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? All right, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
Unbelievable. Okay. The side room was kind of dark. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. That's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Meanie's? You are such a hopeless cause, witness. You may feel free to ignore that terrible little man. Okay. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. Got a funny story? You didn't see the blood? Yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well. That's, no objections? Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face. Continue. Interesting. I found my charger. You hadn't found it yet since yesterday? And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Meanie, at the time? Well, she was totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think she knew. She said she did something really bad. And she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Yeah. How? Then Nuvivi, you've been on 1% since last night. A person tried to sue Pepsi for finding a rat in one of their drinks. Pepsi won the case by claiming the rat would be dissolved in the soda within days. This is why I only drink water, chat. You good? Was your sister calm by that time? I guess so. I guess maybe, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready. And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Meanie? Sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Huh? When do you mean? When you were in the side room? We're going to the crime scene. Arrived at the crime scene. We're going to the crime scene? I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. No, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder? It was Mountain Dew? No, my battery died and then I used someone else's charger. Ah. BBQ chicken? Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the chanting chamber is all that important? I think this is relevant to... Because she would have to have passed by the winding way, right? Where Pearl was doing things. Maybe it's important? Eeny meeny is me when I lie personified. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Miss Meanie, if you will please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Try to remember that time. Oh, like, I remember. Like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way. I guess this really is a dead end. Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good. Can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial. I know. We have to give it a shot. We have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen. We can't give up. I forgot, Your Honor, so therefore I didn't. Didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I mean, was it that? Side room. Yeah, she would have to have passed through the winding way, and that's where Pearl was... it's just... Do I do it? What would I even present? This? Under repair in the hallway until the police came. Right before the murder. Yeah, so it'd be this. Objection! I knew I was gonna rat Pearlie out. Good thing she's possessed right now. Good thing Pearl is possessed right now. What a sentence. I finally found the fault. Or I guess, in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn. Like, urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So? Like, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn-out old urn? Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I? Your Honor, catch this. Throws a ball at him. It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there's no way you could have not seen this person. Really? Okay. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes? And how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh.
Oh! Wait, she broke the urn? That reminds me of 2-4. Don't spoil now, that's my job. Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of Winding Way. What was that? What was that? She shoved her whole face through her hat. It looked like a bloody ghost. That was crazy. What was that? Miss Meanie. Pearl was there in the Winding Way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. The demons within, actually. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I kind of want her to do it again. I want to see. It was funny. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Meanie. You are a masterful liar. There it is. I want to screenshot that. That's hilarious.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she says is the witness. So, Miss Meanie, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About what you were really... About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? I mean... I believe it, to tell you the truth, but... There's gotta be something, right? Might as well save. It's been a while. I haven't lost health. I've been doing pretty good. Let's go with there is no way. Your lies end here. What do you... Why are you second guessing this? You never know sometimes. Brain going maximum overdrive. Chat, my brain is cooking. If you were in this room right now, you'd see the steam coming out. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is the contradiction? It's in her testimony just now. It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia! I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere? Don't worry. You're on the right path, Phoenix. Might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So just this once. Do you want me to help you out? Chat, I can ask Mia for help? I can ask Mia for help? Help me! Why not? Please, I need your help right now. Hold on. First, calm down, Phoenix. Good. That girl. She slipped up in her words. Her words? If she really was in the side room the entire time, then she just testified about something she shouldn't have any knowledge of. Say no? Don't do it? Are you stupid? Why? I'm not gonna lose health or anything, am I? And what is that? The rest is for you to figure out on your own.
Mr. Wright, what is your answer?
Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clear contradiction here. Mia is dead and gone, and you ask her for help on a stupid crap like this. Why can't you use your brain? Because Mia just offered help. What am I gonna do? Not get help from Mia? She's Mia. She's the homie. It's in the evidence. It's in her testimony just now. You should know that. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Meanie, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what is... Whoa, what was that face? I missed that. Like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Meanie, how did you know the fact? How? I concede that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. Never say no to the dead homie. Exactly right. Exactly right, Depression. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Meanie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. That goddamn face!
But look at the Manor Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Meanie, please answer the question. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Look, how about this? How about this, New Vivi? Would you rather have I asked you for help instead of Mia? I feel like asking Mia would have been better off than asking you. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah? The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Meenie. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
Oh, crap. Crap. Crap, and I can't save. Alright, well, I'm cooked here. This is it. This is it. Unless... I have a theory. I have a theory. I'm gonna gun it. And just see what happens. Miss Meanie was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? A-Dee, if you were Haruta like that, would... What, like, what would you do? What? What are you on about? That's right. Miss Meanie was at the scene of the crime. I can't believe I got that.
Order, order, order. That's why...
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Oh, crap. Well, that's a problem. I didn't think I'd get this far. Haruta is the side pony femboy who got... Oh, yeah, that's right. He got his hair pulled. What would you have done in that situation? I would have just... I don't know, left. No! I didn't mean to hit! I did not mean to hit E! I didn't mean to hit it! I wanted to look at evidence. Ow! If you're going to tell us a joke, at least make it one I'll laugh at. Ha! Go home, boy, and look up what hiding means. I didn't even see where I clicked. I have no clue where I clicked. Do you need help? 1 second. Looks like I'm gonna have to... Fine then, I will. I'll even use Big Boy's dictionary. Phoenix, you can't lose your cool like this and grow up. Huh? Oh, sorry, Chief. You still haven't learned your lesson, have you, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where? Like, where was I hiding? What I meant to do was... Oh, I can't. I meant to pull up the... Crap, where did I click last time? I mean, unless it was... I think last time I clicked around here, maybe? I think she was either here... Or maybe behind the curtain thing. Do you really have to think? Yeah. I'm gonna try this. Here, of course. Behind the folding screen? Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See? You stupid jerk. She's ripping it. There's holes in it. What is she doing? Quit being so quick depending on me, slimeball.
Now, Miss Meanie. One as young as you shouldn't be saying...
Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was behind the folding screen with the help of this. Pretty sure it's this, right? She angry? Yes, she is. Miss Meanie. How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Freaking ghost. That tiny little box? No person can fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
Objection!
As if it really isn't eeny meeny. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. She dropped the whole like thing, by the way.
Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes, I can with some evidence. The bullet hole, right? And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? Don't know who's more stupid, A-Dee or the jester here? What? How am I stupid? I've like nailed the last like 5 things. What are you on about? I'm popping off. The folding screen. It had a hole in the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Now you're doing fine? Yes! Yes! I'm glad to hear.
Order! So what do you
Then Mr. Phoenix, right? What about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Eenie Meenie? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Meenie, you were hiding inside the clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had planned it from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix, right, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved to the clothing box, the witness moved the clothing box to the scene of the crime, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. Poor A-Dee being bullied. No bullying A-Dee, only I can do that? Oh, God. Correct, it's not wait. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. No, it's not possible. Correct, it's not possible. Because she had the help of it really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? You can't be serious. Miss Meanie, you had an accomplice. Obviously, it was her. I'm popping off! This person. If it wasn't someone from Kurain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't for someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fey.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness? The wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say, Miss Meanie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? But we were talking about how you're an absent father. I wasn't talking about that. The memories! I think this is what really happened. Oh, we're getting a rundown. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in the medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. How did that happen, though? Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. That's how the murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Meanie, She immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through, which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
What is this? What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder. Dude, Phoenix actually popping off. Ha. Ha 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 ha.
Who is that, laughing at a time like this?
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still, by chance, evolving? What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? How is this not over yet? What in the world? Almost as if he went to school for this? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is... if this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Oh, the motive part. Wait, I have a, wait. Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, Meanie, there's definitely a reason for her, but Morgan, no. Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. And one other thing. Why would Miss Meanie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say, too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. A motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. That is the reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead. The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this! It's this, right? It's one of these two. It's either this one or this one. This one's more about the car, though. I think. Ongoing investigation revealed driver falling asleep at the wheel. I was like, yeah, or no, it could be this because of the falling asleep at the wheel part. Because apparently she thinks that Dr. Gray like drugged her or whatever. Nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic. It's got to be this. Huh? Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. What? It's great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Oh, wait, what? Yes? Oh, did I get it? Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm like going to explain, so like please listen, okay? What just happened to her? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. Ow! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Even he's calling.
What Miss Meanie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Tisk tisk, so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. See, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Meenie.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You failed to support your theory, okay, but yours? Your Honor, please, allow the defense one more minute.
All right.
can't lose her here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Saving. I'm saving. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for the murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove this, that you can prove Miss Meany had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you prove the reason?
Can I really do this? Prove that why she killed him in this way? With a stabbing? Small fruit knife belongs to the phase, bears Maya's fingerprints. I mean, maybe this, maybe because she thought she could get away with it. Bluff is the way? I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Meany had a motive. Haha, too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah. Von Karma only cares about a perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix, right? And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. Oh! We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec. Holy crap, I can't believe it. This is a really long case. Like, this is really long. I can't believe how long this case is lasting. I thought I'd be done like halfway through this stream, but apparently not. It's going to make it all the way to the end. Holy crap. All right. District Courtroom, Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way A-Dee could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Everything is going to just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? Oh, she's talking to me! Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't worry. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say your own situation? This is long for you? Yeah, this is long. This is really long. It's taken like 2 streams. Yeah, no. Actually, the case that took place after at the end of the first game, that was the longest ever. That took like 5 streams. It was insane. Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. 2-4. How many cases are in there in this game? Is 4 the last one? Is 4 the final one? But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion, and then we'll know who the real winner is. Look at that point. Look at that finger point. This game, 4. Okay, so 4 is the last one. It's a shorter game. Shorter by case, but not shorter by time length.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
I didn't learn anything, though! Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss A-Dee Meany had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. A-Dee Meany and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that's the car accident a year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meany, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Meanie, if you please.
Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Okay, I gotta lock in for this part. I gotta lock in. Because I'm still, like, super confused about this car accident. But we'll see. That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. The first game had 4 cases originally, but when it first came to the West, they added case 5 to it. That's why it's so different, since the technically it was the last case developed in the trilogy. Oh!
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all talk on the tabloid shows, day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Meanie's sister. Yeah? Which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Interesting. Last year's accident. Okay. Last year in May. I'm saving real quick. Alright, press on everything. Last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd. And, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th. I'm back now, went to play outside. Welcome back. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume this is just a coincidence? My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why. Duh. Like, something really bad happened at my sister's clinic around then. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Meanie? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Meanie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Meanie is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Like, she had to, like, talk to the police, and, like, she was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Press harder? Most hardcore fans don't like 1 through 5 because it flows better going from 1 through 4, the second game. You'll see why later, but a good amount of people call 1 through 5... Or 1-5, sorry. 1-5. It's shoehorned. Yeah, it felt like... It just felt like it dragged on and on and on. It was a little frustrating. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, why didn't she? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. Ah, but, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Meanie. Well, that's untrue.
Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway. I was, like, totally pooped, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, I think it was at, like, 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept, and I was working, like, real hard. So it was because of it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and then, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I'm just gonna continue pressing on everything. And your sister, what happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. Opened the door and got away. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like, kept wanting to forget that time, so, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore.
Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself.
I think, like, I gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. Yeah, that's true. I didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. She definitely did have a license because I was told about it in the hospital. And that's why you were in the passenger seat? Like, yeah, I was, like, at the colleagues' research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix? Yes? You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's got to be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Yes, so let's find one crushing contradiction and end this. Alright. I didn't have my license, so I couldn't... Okay. Objection! Here we go. Miss Meanie. That was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is the photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Meanie?
That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had. You had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. The guy pretending to be him. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Ow! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Yeah, because it was developed after the trilogy already ended because the first game was the shortest and they wanted to sell it full price or releasing it outside of Japan. But they, like, there's a part in that case where, like, Edgeworth tells you he's gonna leave or something. He's taking, I don't know what he said. I can't remember what he said, if he's, like, taking on a vacation or whatever, but he's retiring, but he's currently not he hasn't shown up in the second game so far. He's somewhere. And, like, we wouldn't have that knowledge if not for that case. Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Meanie did not have a driver's license. Ow!
Cry and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would, like, let me drive. Ow! Don't just stand there, humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia, with the whip, and the pain, and the ow! Wait, did Mia whip Phoenix? Miss Meanie, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... Again, 1.5 messes with the continuity a bit. Oh, terrible. So I'm guessing the community really didn't like 1.5 then.
I think this is...
I mean, besides the obvious... Oh, wait, no, that's what you said already. Most hardcore fans don't like 1.5. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Meanie, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Okay, different testimony. Here we go. Wouldn't be allowed. Why not? Let's hear it. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. I like Damon Gant a lot, though. Used to be my username. Whoa. That name took me back.
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... I got nothing. I got nothing, but we'll see how it goes when we press. Around the time, I was really close to getting my license. So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big-name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Yeah, because he rides a bike, right? Ignorance is to be whipped. Oh my god, what is it with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? Okay, no help there. My sis was totally big fan of cars and really valued them. She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she wouldn't notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Press harder? Why not? Why did she take such special care of her car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something more significant, alright?
Well, Miss Meanie, what kind of car was it?
She, like, just had gotten this really shiny red sports car. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
And it was really special model. Wait. Did she get it from UK or from the UK? Wait, what'd she say? She had waited the whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be so obvious. Would be the obvious next topic. Now, we don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor.
Yes?
Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what her point is either.
Miss Meanie, would you please fix your testimony?
Judge trying not to be stupid, challenge impossible. That's what New Vivi would always say too, is that the judge is like brain dead. Sure, whatever. I think I see where this is going. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England. I yelled, "Hold it," pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it? So what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleek shape, the raw feeling of manual transmission. Oh my god. Oh, I see what's going on here. Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. I think I know what's gonna happen. She, like, would say things to me like, "No way, I'm letting you noob drive my car." Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be, like, racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow, I think she bumped my question off track again. So, like, what you thinking? I'm pretty sure I know what's about to happen, and it's related to the car being from the UK, having the seat on the other side, and the fact that she flipped out talking about the cars. She's really the one into the car. Maybe she owned the car instead of her sister or something. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, maybe something to do with the passenger seat. She was in the passenger seat, but, you know, since the seats were flipped, I don't know, something. Like, yeah, I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, like, in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There is something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path. I know it. I'm kind of a little mad, though. Mia's almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. I'm kind of a little mad. And I'll tell you why. Ever since the hottie visit, my theory is that she might straight up be the sister. Yeah, like she... No, yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely. Because her face was so damaged. They had to fix... Callum! You're cooking! I didn't even get that far. Holy crap. But yeah, like, I thought... Holy crap, like she could be impersonating your sister? I bet you that's it. No? I feel like that's genius. I don't have a picture of the car, though. Let me see. Crashed into a highway and said one of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. One of the women was not able... Okay. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and dropped off to sleep. Then there was a crash and like I woke up in the huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep. I opened the right door and got out. The right door! So I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. Wait, but which... Okay, well, I know what piece of evidence is the contradiction, but I don't know which one to do it on. Let's see. I'm really close to getting my license. I was totally a big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. My sis's new car was, like, made in England. I'm not letting the noob drive my car, so, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat. It's gotta be this one. I'm gonna try it. Miss Meanie, do you remember this article? Holy crap, I freaking nailed it! It's an article about the accident. You had this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? Left or the right? Okay, let me explain real quick why I'm a little upset. Why I'm a little mad. Because they for the cars in the UK being foreign and having the passenger seat and the driver's seat switched, they fully explained it. They're like, okay, if the person playing this game doesn't know, we're gonna spell it out for them. We're gonna tell them all about it, about this difference between the cars. But in the first case, where if you didn't know anything about baseball, you had to know that the person with the glove wore it on the left hand or whatever, or the right, or whatever it was, that the glove was the opposite. If you're right-handed, you wear it on the opposite hand or whatever, you know? And they didn't explain that part before, but they explained this perfectly fine. And that makes me a little bit upset.
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them were riding in the British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
Ah, what do you mean by this?
Miss Meanie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that. Could have mean that the left side was pinned down or something, but sure, we'll go with this.
Order! Order in the court! Order!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. A-Dee said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Meanie. That is what A-Dee said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Callum, I'm telling you, you're probably right. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you've finally found the root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. A-Dee or Mimi, who was really driving that night? And the answer is A-Dee Meanie, of course.
Why would you say that?
Miss A-Dee Meanie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped... Wait. She said that she wait. Wait, what? She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow! I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At this time, Miss Eenie Meenie had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Oh, well, I didn't see that coming. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? Alright, one more time. In fact, all got. There can only be one answer. Oh, I screwed that up. Well then, Mimi. I never knew it explained the car door thing. I usually just beat it before the pressing. Oh. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Meenie. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Eenie Meenie, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question. The next
Question?
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Callum, you got it! Callum! Oh my god! What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Mimi Meenie. That is your real name. And good on you, Depression, for not giving it away either. Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. There's still a few things I have questions about, but I'll see if they get answered. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. I'm goated, you are, Callum. That's right, it's a picture of her younger sister.
But Mimi Meenie, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body they found at the crash site. Chronic was spoiling us an hour ago? That was the body of the real Eenie Meenie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Meenie? I'm gonna be real. That's kind of a banger of a case, honestly. That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Meenie. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Meenie from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Meenie. However, that would not have been possible because Mimi Meenie was still in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered and had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting the witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Hope they carry this momentum to the third case? I definitely won't.
Well, Miss Eenie, Miss Von Karma.
Why did you say my name? Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? But what about Morrigan? Well, she's guilty too. That's right. That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Meenie. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself to become your own sister?
Well, I don't think she had the choice. I think that the doctors did that. I think I understand why. Mimi Meenie wanted her old self to disappear because of this. Uh-oh. Wait, I actually don't know this. This? That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. I nailed it! The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Meanie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Meanie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that accident, and her own sister's life exhausted. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames on that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Oh my god.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he had enough thought that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Meanie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be a broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Stop! Ow! Alright, that's enough! And one more for good measure. Okay, she needs to be arrested. Phoenix, hang in there! Phoenix! The court is a fraud! A sham!
Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness.
He passed out!
So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Not guilty! Yeah! Finally!
Oh! That is all. Court is adjourned.
I'm taking a drink of water. Oh my god, finally! Congratulations, Maya. Sis! This gal is someone gonna fix her, not me though. Aw, this is really sweet. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? The box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. Oh, that's right. That's really sweet! There is still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Meanie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then, you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya! Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to ever happen again. Don't tell me she gets locked up in the third game. If this happens again in the third game, I'm gonna crash out. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Eeny Meeny with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Without pearls, Mia and Maya couldn't meet each other? Yeah, it's true. Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Okay, this is the thing where, like, if I get this wrong, the case just continues. But I would like to see what happens if I get it right. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... I don't know this. I actually don't know the answer to this. My badge? There's no way. Shut up. There's no way it's the badge. I don't have Misty Faye. I don't know. I lie for the funny. Yeah, I doubt. There was just no way it was gonna be the badge. Why would Morgan help? Alright, can you just tell me what it is? Just cut me some slack. I think I deserve this one. Unless it's Pearl. Pearl, I believe? Whoa. Let's try it. Pearly? 4 years ago. 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Kurain Village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family. My aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was just saying, I thought so. What? Date and time unknown. Detention center. What? What? My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrifice it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and coordinated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Guess who's back? Just in time, New BB! I destroyed this case! I went mental! I almost didn't need any help until the very end. Holy crap, what is this? Francisca gets another case? Brand new episode has been added. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow, what a case. Honestly, that case was a banger. That case was a proper banger. Like, no, New Vivi, I don't want to tell you what happened, but something really cool happened, and if you want to watch the VOD, you absolutely should. But for now, I do have to go, because it's pretty late. I think that was the second best plot twist. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. But no, I do have to go. So thank you for watching. What happened? Okay, I'll tell you this. Someone in this chat guessed exactly how it was going down, and it just ended really, really cool. Anyway. That's all I'll say. Just watch the VOD. It's cool. I'm gonna head off. I gotta eat. And then I got stuff to do. So, everybody have a fantastic rest of your day. And goodbye.